Hey everyone, welcome to Tea Time with Tea. Tea here again. As you can see, I decided to record outside. And our ABC video, we are to the letter Q. And there are several words that come up with Q that I would like to touch on today. Quantity versus quality. And we're going to just get right into that. And I'm always for quality over quantity because the quality of anything is more important than how much you have of something. For example, quality time with your kids, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, as long as it's good quality time where you're conversing and, just speaking to each other. That goes with any relationship, whether you have 5 minutes with your significant other or, 5 hours. Yes, the 5 hours is something that people want more, but if it's 5 hours of, watching them crochet and not speaking, or watching them game and not speaking, I would take 5 minutes over a cup of coffee having a delightful conversation over the 5 hours of low quality time. So I like to think that all of it boils down to making the best of what time you do have. So, questions. That's another Q one. Always ask questions. There's no stupid question. There's only stupid answers. You've been told this your whole life, but still so many people are afraid of asking questions because they're afraid of appearing stupid. Well, you're never going to know unless you ask. So ask those fucking questions. And if someone says, well, that's a stupid question, they're the ones being stupid. Fucking ask somebody else because they apparently don't know the answer. I'm the type of person, when I'm asked a question, it's always like, okay, if I know the answer, I will tell them. If I don't, I'll be like, hey, let me, talk to so-and-so or find out the answer and I'll get back to you. That has always been my way of answering questions. If I don't know, I will find somebody who does know and I will get you the answer. I am a very quizzical person. If I don't know something, I ask. I'm all about learning something new every day. And you can't learn something new if you don't ask questions. I know people that are older than me that are afraid to ask the most simple questions. And this goes along with anything. Whether you think the person you need to ask the question of is a professional at whatever it is they do, or, more intelligent than you, or whatnot. Nobody in the world knows absolutely fucking everything. And if you ask a question and they don't know, it doesn't mean they're stupid. It just means they're human and they don't know everything. And the same thing goes when people ask you questions. Don't be afraid for someone to ask you a question. If you don't know the answer, well, research it. Look it up, Ask somebody else who knows. I was a single mother, and raising a son had some difficult times for me. He would ask me questions about male hormones or bodies, and I'm like, seeing that I don't have a penis, let me ask someone and I'll get back to you. So, I didn't feel stupid. I learned some stuff. And I have, a handful of male friends that I was like, hey, I need to ask you something. And they're like, okay, what does he need to know now? I was like, okay, what about this? And it was all good. I came out looking like a hero to my son because I found a way to answer his question without, treating him like he was stupid for asking. So that was quality time. It might not have been but a 10-minute conversation, but it was quality time. And he remembers that because, he called me and he's like, hey, thanks for everything, you ever did, when you was raising me, on the, boy side that you didn't know anything about. And I was like, well, you're welcome. That's what, I'm supposed to do. That's my job. But I don't know. It's just one of those things that if you truly care about the person that you're in the relationship with, whether it's family, friendship, romantic, you will make the time for quality time, not quantity, quality time. And you will take the time to, answer questions and ask questions, because if you don't ask questions of someone else, they're going to think you're not interested. So, people change every day, every second of every day. So always try to ask them new questions. Notice things and say, hey, you cut your hair. What made you cut your hair that way? Not that it looks bad or whatever, but just, what were you feeling? And, it makes a person feel important. And that goes back to the quality. Because if you don't make the person other person in the relationship feel important, then they're not going to want to be in the relationship, no matter if it's friendship, romantic, whatever. So by taking care of you, you're also taking care of them. So if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. And I'm sorry about all the noise. The people are driving like a bat out of hell down the road. I'll have the link to the Facebook page in the description below. And remember, be good to others, but especially be good to you. See you next time.